it's time to get into, 2020 WWE release stars. No, they had the pandemic. 2021, WWE keeps releasing stars. Okay, you have too much talent. Good. I mean, it's a business. They have to run it like a business. But we are 7 days into 2022, and they have released superstars yet again in 2022. Not only that, it seems like NXT or WWE is trying to get rid of anything and everything that was a part of the old black and yellow NXT. They really are trying to show commitment to this brand new NXT 2.0. And it got to the point where it has been reported that amongst a lot of other releases, they have released one of the most knowledgeable, one of the most well-respected, and one of the best employees, men, wrestler, coach, mentor, anything you want to call them. They have released former NXT General Manager William Regal. They have let him go from WWE. First of all I want to say about this is thank you, William Regal. I know as in terms of booking, it wasn't really up to you how you booked the show or how the show was booked rather in NXT, but you created memorable moments and you were an imposing authority figure without being big and bulky and without lifting your voice. Your character on TV demanded respect just by showing up. And that's something that fans all over the world appreciate. So you being released from WWE, it sucks. It really sucks. And it's really going to take away from NXT at this point. But again, WWE is trying to veer NXT into a new direction, completely removing anything from the past, and unfortunately that includes William Regal. So again, Mr. Regal, thank you for all the memories, thank you for all the segments that you produced in NXT. And through WWE, you just released one of the best and one of the most loyal men you had on your roster. And if you don't pick him up right away, which they have done in the past, example Zelina Vega, who is now the queen of WWE, but if you don't pick him up to be an agent or backstage producer, or hell, please make him an authority figure of one of the two shows, then AEW is lurking right behind you. They are looking to bring him into AEW pretty damn soon, and if they do, it's a great get for them. So that's one of the many releases. And let's talk about something I wanted to talk about a week ago, but unfortunately work got in the way. But apparently Toni Storm asked for her release and was granted her release from WWE. Now this is one of the most talented female superstars in WWE. They were starting to build her up. They were starting to build her into a contender. They were starting to give her momentum in WWE. It's true, she lost to Charlotte Flair, I think, twice. One of them being a championship match. And she did get humiliated, but then she got payback against Charlotte Flair in that whole pie-eating segment and whatever. But apparently, there were reports that Toni Storm got burnt out and that she asked for her release from WWE. Now, if that was her choice, if that was her state of mind, I wish Toni Storm nothing but the best. I mean, if you're burnt out and if you don't want to be there anymore, then the most logical thing to do is to just leave. And Toni Storm could not ask for time off. She was not at that point. She was not at the point of Sasha Banks asking time off, and WWE granted it because Sasha Banks is a proven commodity, and she came back and she proved it. Toni Storm was just starting. So this was her only choice. Either keep going on the road, not wanting to be there apparently, or ask for a release, which could have gone one of two ways. It went the first way, which was it got granted, and now she's a free agent and can't work for another company until March or April of this year. Or it could have been WWE saying, no, we don't want to release you. If you don't want to be on the road, and if you don't want to be a part of this program, then we'll just write you off TV. We're going to freeze you so AEW doesn't pick you up, and, we're just going to, quote-unquote, blacklist you because we're trying to give you a chance, and you're asking for your release. So that could have been a really bad outcome for I believe she's from New Zealand, for her career. But again, if she's burnt out, that's what you should do. You don't want to stay where you don't want to stay. It's not healthy for you. It's not physically healthy. It's not physically healthy. It's not physically healthy. Or mentally healthy. So kudos for her to that, and hopefully she can get past that. She's recently got engaged to Impact Wrestling star and New Japan Pro Wrestling star Juice Robinson, so she has that to look forward to. But again, hopefully we see Toni Storm on a company very, very soon because she is that damn talented. So, anyway, what do you think? Were you expecting more releases from WWE? Are you at all surprised by the fact that WWE is once again removing all these stars from the old black and yellow NXT, and they're just turning it into NXT 2.0? Leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions on the comment section below.